This story talks about how challenges can be looked at as opportunities or as problems. There was once a king who was blind in one eye and missing one leg. And yet his kingdom was prosperous and the people had no complaints. They were happy with their king. One day, the king was in his gallery where all his ancestors' portraits were hung. He felt a sense of pride to be a part of his beautiful and brave ancestry. And then he thought, one day my portrait will also hang here. But alas, it won't look as beautiful and dignified as these. So, he decided to get his portrait made while he was still alive. He declared that a handsome reward would be given to the painter who could paint an elegant portrait of the king. All the artists, including the good ones, were afraid of what the king might do to them if he did not like the painting they made. Besides, how can you make a one-legged and one-eyed king look beautiful? So none of them even dared to try. However, one young painter accepted the challenge and asked the king to give him 24 hours to complete the task. The king, the courtiers, and the citizens were waiting in anticipation to see this portrait. Deep down in their hearts, they all knew that this poor fellow would be punished, for his painting would not satisfy the king. Next evening, the young artist arrived at the court with the painting. They all held their breath while he uncovered it. As the cover fell to the ground, there was a gasp. They were all shocked, and the king was thrilled. The artist had imagined the king so beautifully. He had drawn the king on a horse with his bow aimed at a target. One leg was visible and one eye closed in the action of aiming. The king looked elegant and brave, just what he had wanted. The king was incredibly pleased at the young man's thoughtfulness and imagination. He rewarded him with a bag full of gold coins. So, you can see from the story that if you are open and interested, a problem will turn into an opportunity. So, always be open to a challenge.